So I have Honda Civic 2018 for the inspection. It is Honda approved. It's a premium inspection. It's been prepped and checked, so I'm going to go through it for customer and see the overall condition of it, how it drives. Keep watching, stay tuned. I'm just going to go through the bodywork. So I've done the inspections, road test left, and we'll go for the road test shortly. So regard to this side of the vehicle, it had previous resprays done, and it's done to the good visual standard. However, this section has significant filler use, but there's no structural issues. The quarter panel haven't been replaced. Rest of it is good. It's not been resprayed. Obviously, it's 6 years a bit more vehicle, and there's some sort of paint defect issue. You will see some stone chips. There are a few stone chips on a bonnet. There's smart repairs, some old spray marks still left on a bumper. It's got insignificant gap, so it's just more likely been driven into somewhere. It's not been adjusted correctly, but I would not worry about that sort of section. Lens is starting to deteriorate. Can be cleaned at some point. So some trims again starting to deteriorate. If you desire, you can use detailing guide to improve them. There are several fine brush chips which is through to the metal. Needs detailing on some points. This side is fine. There are a bit of corrosion on the edge on the door. Again, the paint is off. Needs touching up so it doesn't corrode. Regards to this door, there's a corrosion developing that needs treating. So there's a corrosion developing on these sections. So the boot inner section, and not significant on this side. He had spray here because they resprayed this section. The roof line has been sprayed as well, so some of the bottom seal sections up to this area. Regards to also the bumper had previous smart repairs, would not worry about that. There's slightly damage on a bumper section. It's not fitted in properly, and the little fitting is broken, so it needs to be fitted properly. I think that's it about bodywork. Let's just go through the interior. Interior has fair wear and tear marks present. Bolster wear a bit significant on that side. It's got good rear seat section and tidy boot section. Regards to, as you can see, there are wear and tear around these buttons. Some of the behind is sort of peeling off behind the plastic transparent surface little panel. Yeah, the alloy's been refurbed. It's got excellent brakes at the back, new front, sort of 45 to 50% worn. Fair wear and tear on the brake discs. Advisory, when the pads will wear out, put a new set of discs too. Few glue issues around edges, nothing to worry about. Age. Rear tires are cracked and needs replacing. Front ones are excellent. Rear panel, engine undershield is damaged on this section, and it's holding up on a cable ties. And I added pictures, surface corrosion just behind this plastic panel. And there are a few areas where I got a little bit of surface corrosion. as it's Honda, for the Honda this is very good. I mean, you can treat those areas just to prevent it, you know, because Honda has a history on all the ones, the corrosion. So we're gonna go for the corrosion development excessively on, and then, but this one is good. But like I just mentioned, a few areas where underside you can treat it if you desire. So is some corrosion development on a crash bars front and rear. Again, if you want, you can treat it. That's just opinion. Most is going to cost you money, but just if something that's what you desire. There's nothing urgent, but if some point somebody takes the bumper off, it can be done. I'm gonna go for the road test report there shortly. Yeah, and this noise isolation shield is broken and needs to be fixed or replaced, so it stays properly in place. Again, nothing insignificant, but just a minor thing. And corrosion is developing on this section around here too. Yeah, the vehicle drives and performs in good manner. I took it for 15-minute road test, so I'm going back. It's got a weird clutch pedal squeak, which is more annoying. No abnormal noises, anything what I don't like. Yeah, we'll go back, do another diagnostic scan. Again, there was nothing abnormal in our diagnostic scans. However, there was mileage discrepancy, but that we reconfirmed with the Honda manager, and if you can hear the squeak from clutch pedal, there is in a default, looks like Honda has engine management unit or main mileages in always in kilometers. So like on our launches or autos, if you do odometer reading through the subsystems, it will convert everything in miles, you know, and so as it will convert the engine subsystem into miles too, and it will look like somebody clocked the car, and it looks like there's a mileage discrepancy, right? And it's from 30,000, but it's not. It's just once you convert the odometer reader in an instrument cluster ECU to kilometers, right? I came from the road test. Vehicle drives and performs in a good manner. There is no issues. There is a little rattle noise developing. I think it's idler fluid, like little ringing or alternator. Initially on a cold start there was a little kind of ick noise on a crank, you know, so it could be that symptoms normally that would be alternator clutch issue, you know, as you hear a bit louder noise now, it's intermittent. Yeah, otherwise there's no reason to reject the vehicle. A few things needs attention. I had a discussion with the service manager about these corrosion points on a door and in the boot sections, and I mentioned underside too, but that will be more likely. If you prefer, you can do that. There's not a lot. I showed them the bumper, I showed them the noise, so they are aware. And then, like I said, they are aware, and the rear tires cracked. They are aware of that too. And regards to, I haven't mentioned the clutch weird squeak when you applying clutch pedal in the floor when you're driving. That's noticeable. More likely we'll need some grease. Yeah, regards to this Honda Civic, right? Obviously, every used car is different. Main dealers' checks are more just basic stuff on it, and if the vehicle will develop some faults, obviously you can bring it back and do it under warranty. My job is prevent inconvenience. So in my opinion, if you can allow them to rectify every like corrosion, all those bumpers, undershields, audible noise from clutch, from the accessory driver area, and yeah, tires, you know, then there's no reason to reject the car. Every used car will have different issues, you know. For 6-year-old car, yeah, this vehicle has too many small things, right? But overall, mechanically, everything is sort of sound, and there's no reason to reject the vehicle. And as much as they can help you rectify certain things, so you have less issues down the line, you know, inconvenience issues more, then yeah, then there's no reason to reject a vehicle for yourself, you know. Otherwise, obviously, you can find a reason to reject it, if anything, but as applying a common sense, there's no reason to reject the car.